Along a dusty red road in Malaysia's central Pahang state, a family-run restaurant says it's struggling to survive. In almost 2 decades of running the eatery, Salwani Tajuddin says business has been at its worst ever since bauxite mining came to town.
Sebab sini tempat kita cari rezeki. Kalau dah main debu, kat dapur ni habis dengan debu, macam mana kita nak berniaga? Nak bagi orang makan pasir? Makan debu? Susah juga kan?
The process of mining and transporting the aluminium-making ore has left layers of red dust in certain areas around the state capital of Kuantan. The dust can be seen coating everything from trees to cars. The impact is less visible on dry days, and now that cleaners have been tasked to sweep the dust away. But when the problem was at its worst, Kuantan was dubbed a second Mars. Kuantan began bauxite mining in 2013, but it only really took off here in 2014 after Indonesia banned mineral ore exports. Demand from China then shifted to Malaysia, and the bauxite boom has been a boon for state coffers since. In 2015, Pahang made $10.7 million off bauxite exports, but this is of little concern to residents worried about the environment and their health. It's a fear even for those who could benefit from the pollution, like this car wash owner.
Macam kita suka lah kan, tapi dah sakit, batuk ada lagi.
Dah pergi doktor lah?
Dah semua.
There are also fears of health risks from contaminated water. Bauxite mining has also been blamed for turning rivers and parts of the sea red whenever it rains heavily. The federal and state governments say they are aware of the concerns and are analysing the waters. They're also suspending all mining activities in the state for 3 months beginning January 15th.
Remain calm. We are doing everything possible to assist them. We are not in denial syndrome. We are not playing the blame game, but we are doing our fullest to make sure that the welfare of the people at all times must supersede any other benefit, including monetary benefit.
The suspension period will be used to clear existing stockpiles and enforce stricter regulations in an industry that has been tainted with allegations of corruption. Malaysia's Anti-Corruption Commission is trying to clamp down on this, detaining government officials suspected of taking bribes from illegal miners. Given the state of the business, the opposition member of parliament for Kuantan believes a longer suspension may be needed.
I think it is a step forward, considering what have happened, considering that the damage to the environment is very, very extensive. I think we have achieved one step, but there is a lot to do. I doubt if 3 months is enough.
For those who work in the bauxite industry, however, 3 months is quite long enough.
Kita ingat mau kerja, satu hari tak kerja, kita punya anak pun tak makan, semua orang pun tak makan. Betul tak?
This is ultimately why many Kuantan residents have mixed feelings about a complete shutdown of the bauxite industry. They know that without it, there would be a loss of income for fellow residents, especially those who've allowed mining to take place on their oil palm estates.
Tapi kalau kita tak keluarkan bauxite, yang mana keluarkan bauxite tu kesian pula.
Kesian pula kat dia orang.
Kalau stop je nak dapat duit kat mana dah habis kan.
But this is a concern that may not be warranted anytime soon. The state government has indicated it has no intention of putting a permanent end to this lucrative industry for now. SUMISHA NAIDU, Channel News Asia, Kuantan.